Welcome to Tommy TV3. May be blessed as you watch this video. Thank you.
First Corinthians chapter number 12 and chapter number 2, verse 7 and 8. First Corinthians chapter number 2, verse 7 and 8. First Corinthians chapter number 2, verse 7 and 8. But we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery, even the hidden wisdom which God ordained before the world unto our what? Glory. Verse 8 now. Which none of the princes of this world knew. Which not knew, for had they known it, they, not him, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. So in making sure that Jesus was wiped out, it took all of them. He was in a hurry. Get him out of here. The demons saw him. Hey, Jesus, Son of God, have you at this time come to torment us? He said, shh, oh, day has not come. When they were seeing him, they were seeing torment. They understood some part of prophecy, but not the timeline. We need to get him out. We need to get him out. So when you were seeing, and when the devil was going to fight this fight, and bring all his powers, all his princes, and everything to bear, the most important people he could use was the synagogue of his days. Now it tells you how the church can become susceptible to the works of darkness, because we have raised our own methods above what God is doing. That's a church that knows what God said, not what God is saying. And they were fighting tooth and nails. If it was a time that they could speak in tongues, they might have been speaking in tongues when they were calling Jesus a liar and a blasphemer, and say he's a liar, Shanda Makaba, he's a blasphemer, Lekonde Moko. But it doesn't change the fact that the devil was fighting, and the hands he was using was their hands. It didn't change the fact that the devil was fighting, and the mouth he was using was the mouth of the high priest. You can't speak in tongues, but yet you are still a captain in the army of darkness. Many people don't know. I've seen people look at me and say, you are an antichrist. I said, that's not you talking. That's not you. Someone is using your tongue and is using it well. You might even be a fine boy, but you are colonized by an ancient spirit, finding convenience to speak. You are so incapacitated that if he moves like this, you move. If he moves the leg, you move. You have become a conduit pipe of his actions. When he fought the first, he fought in person. When he fought the second, he fought in person. When he fought the third, he fought through people. We need to know when the strategy is changing now. And one time, even Pilate could not dare bring a finger against him because he found no offense in Christ. And he said, hold on a minute, occasionally every year about this time, we release a prisoner. We have this guy, a notorious killer. He was a serial killer. While he was amongst you, children and women were missing. Should we give you Barabbas or Jesus? They said, give us Barabbas. We want the killer. We want the killer. Crucify Jesus. It wasn't them. It was the princes of this world invading a nation from the church. It wasn't them. Kill Jesus. Give us back. If the princes of this world had an idea that victory now will not be about get out, but victory will be about dying. Because except a grain of wheat first fall to the ground and dies, it abides alone. This is now not just the Son of God, but the seed of God. That when it goes to the ground and you bury that seed here, You don't reap less quality. You don't reap inferior quality. You reap same quality. Meaning that God chose to lose a battle to win a war. That was the wisdom they didn't get. If you were there, maybe among the angels, because even this wisdom was hidden from the angels, just so you know. It was a wisdom hidden from all ages. Prophets were speaking it. But I bet you can speak as a prophet and yet not understand the depth of what you said. And, you know, you must have thought that when they caught Jesus, you need to know who Jesus is. He's God in flesh. All he needed to say, I want 500 legions. They will level that place. I try to imagine sometimes, maybe Michael will be standing with a sword. Just say a word. Just say a word. This guy's head will be on the ground. And the Bible said he humbled himself unto death. Even death on the cross. What was God doing? They were waiting for him to speak. And when he was going to speak, he only was concerned about the Father. My Father, why have you forsaken me? That touched him. And the next statement he will say in John chapter number 19, verse 30, when he said he was thirsty and they gave him vinegar to drink. And he took the vinegar. John chapter number 19, verse 30. He said a very strange statement. Wherefore Jesus had received the vinegar, he said, it is finished. If one of the angels was from my state, he must have said, Otitomba was finished. All the time this old monster was sent out. Now, it is finished.